with you.
5 years later, and you finally decided to come back?
I'm here for the final review, not a reunion.
Your specialty mixing love with a price tag?
Mr. Wolf, review starts in 30 seconds.
What do you want from Wolf this time?
A fair chance.
Aurora Crown isn't about luxury. It's about surviving the fall.
CEO Damian Wally will personally decide the final partner.
Go on, I'm curious what a woman who left for money knows about eternity.
Congrats, you made the final shortlist.
From today on, I oversee the project.
You're making this personal?
I just want to see whether you'll look even better begging now.
Too bad. You won't get that.
Leo, who's that?
My daddy.
Have you met him?
I think he'll come find us.
This fragile proposal made it to the finals?
A technical failure doesn't mean the design is flawed.
The centerpiece lacks impact, the story is soft, the positioning is muddy, redo it.
Then give me actual notes. Don't waste my time.
Starting today, you stay at headquarters and be available whenever I call.
I'm a partner designer, not your personal staff.
You can walk away if you can afford the breach penalty.
Her proposal is the strongest one.
Then let's see how long she lasts.
I'll be late. Don't let Leo wander off.
Mommy, are you coming to get me?
Yes. Mommy promises.
A female designer is worth Damian changing his schedule 3 times in one day?
It seems they knew each other before.
Find out everything. Her return is no coincidence.
Mommy, I saw a really cool car. Mommy, what's wrong?
Baby, go stay with our neighbor for 10 minutes. No matter what you hear, don't come out.
Are you scared?
I'm okay.
Mrs. Stella, Mr. Damian meant over an updated contract.
He knows where I live?
Your address is already in the partner file. You have a child?
My relative's child.
Mommy, can I come back now? Mister, are you here to see my mommy?
Yeah. You really look like...
It's late. I'll review it.
Mommy, did I do something wrong?
No. You did nothing wrong.
The contract was delivered, and she has a child.
A child?
About 5 years old, very beautiful kid. He kind of looks like you.
What did you just say? Find out. I want to know exactly who that child is.
Stella, over here!
Mrs. Stella, what exactly is your relationship with Mr. Damian? Of course, a professional one. Damian never lets personal feelings interfere with business.
Some people knew when to leave 5 years ago, but forgot what dignity looks like when they came back. Truly dignified people don't weaponize the past to humiliate others.
What's wrong with the screen?
You're good at performing.
What do you want?
I want to know why a woman who looks this unbreakable now once cried and begged me to believe her.
Don't bring up the past.
Answer me.
Because back then, I thought you loved me.
Did you ever love me at all? You won't answer because you never loved me, or because you still do.
You don't get to ask me that.
No, right? You took the money and left me.
You still believe that evidence?
Should I have believed you instead?
Yes, I was wrong. I was wrong to believe you'd stand by me.
Leo has a fever and keeps calling for you! Hospital, now!
Mommy, don't go.
I'm not going anywhere. I'm here.
We need blood work now. His blood type is quite rare.
I know.
What do you mean his blood type is rare?
None of your business.
What's the boy's name?
Damien, enough.
What exactly are you hiding from me, Stella?
Permission revoked!
Move every visible record tied to Leo into restricted access today.
Who's after you this time?
Someone who cannot know the truth. This your version of project management, too?
Closer to me. Better efficiency.
Or easier to keep me under a microscope?
If your conscience is clear, you have nothing to fear from me watching.
Mommy, I was really good today.
I know. I'll bring you cake tonight.
It's the mister from the hospital.
You remember me?
You look like the daddy in my drawing.
Leo, room. Now.
How old is he?
None of your business.
Then who's his father?
Not the man who helped destroy me.
Coincidence doesn't hit twice.
You had my son followed? Don't make it sound so ugly. I was simply measuring how big an inconvenience he is. Stay away from him. 5 years ago, you should have learned to stay away from Damien.
You threatened me, forged evidence, and forced me out.
You should thank me. For now, this information exists only in my hands.
What do you want?
Withdraw from the project. Leave this city. Never let Damien know about that child.
Stella, something happened. Get back here now.
The lead design was leaked anonymously. Only the group and us had the files. It had to be internal.
I ran 5 years ago. This time, I won't.
My design got leaked, and the leak from inside your company.
You accusing me?
Who should I accuse? Your mother? Your fiancé? Or the CEO who watched me get shredded and said nothing?
Watch your tone.
Then teach me how to thank your rich little empire for ruining me again.
You have been accused of plagiarizing. What's your take of the plagiarism allegations around Stella Hart?
Truly talented people don't need old connections to get in.
She's saying I slept my way in through you.
Adrian, freeze every email and terminal that touched her files, now. Don't get me wrong. This isn't for you, it's for the company.
Good. I never was your priority anyway.
Mommy, when are you bringing Daddy home?
Leo, hang up. Right now.
That scary but handsome guy from last time? Isn't he my daddy?
What exactly did your son just say?
He was talking nonsense.
Then why would he mistake me for his father?
Because he's never met his father.
Then who is his father? Adrian, full investigation on Leo.
You have no right to touch my son!
If he has nothing to do with me, what are you so afraid of?
I'm afraid people like you reach in and destroy whatever life we have left. Delete every public file, photo, backup tied to Leo, now.
Single mother. 5 years old. The timeline fits too well.
I don't want maybe. I want proof.
They reported us for falsifying credentials. At this rate, we'll be shut down.
I found a lead. The doctor who handled Stella's prenatal care was deliberately transferred out. The final link points to your mother.
Everything loops around and lands back on Vivian.
Why would she interfere with an ordinary prenatal doctor?
If she didn't want you seeing certain records, it makes sense.
Media caught Damien dropping Stella home last night. The story is already queued.
Make the headline uglier.
Who leaked this? The media caught it themselves. They wouldn't run it if no one fed them.
They said I don't have a daddy and that you're a bad woman.
They're wrong. You did nothing wrong, and neither did Mommy.
Then why doesn't my daddy want me? Mommy, it's you.
Don't come closer.
Who bullied him?
Does that matter now?
They said I don't have a daddy.
Baby, what they said today wasn't true.
Then where is my daddy?
He doesn't know you exist.
If he knew, would he come find me?
Mommy will always be here.
For him.
Is it for me?
Yeah.
What are you doing here?
I heard you had a bad day.
Do you know robot stories?
I can learn.
That's enough. You can't just walk into his life like this.
What if I was always supposed to be part of his life? Leo? Is he my son?
No.
Look me in the eye and say it again.
Leo is not your son.
Mommy, what does son mean?
Go to your room, baby.
If he's not, why are you this scared?
Because the second you show up, everything falls apart.
What's falling apart is your lie.
You have no right to touch him. Not 5 years ago, not now.
If he's my child, what gives you the right to make me miss 5 years?
Because I can't survive losing everything a second time. Give that back!
I'll find the answer myself.
Damien! You can't do this!
If you're telling the truth, the result will clear you.
If your mother finds out, she won't let it happen.
Then don't let her know.
Damien, what exactly are you doing? You suspect some unknown child carries wolf blood?
I'm simply confirming.
Confirming what? That woman found another way to tie herself to you?
Don't talk about her like that.
If you insist, follow family protocol. The result comes to me first.
What's wrong today, sweetheart?
Mommy cried last night.
She must love you very much.
If a man suddenly wants to be my daddy, is that a good thing?
No. It came back too fast.
You think it's wrong too?
Any process your mother touches is never simple.
Are you satisfied now?
This result may not be real.
What? You investigated me, cornered me, stole the sample, and now you don't believe the result?
Leo collapsed at school. He's been taken to the hospital.
What happened to my son?
He needs a transfusion now, but his blood type is extremely rare and supply is low.
Take mine.
You're not the same type.
Take mine.
No.
If he has the same type, we can cross-match immediately.
I said no!
Are you afraid for him? Or afraid I'll know the truth?
The child is critical. This is not the time to argue. It's a full match. We can transfuse immediately.
Why? Why am I a perfect match for him?
Has this happened before?
There were mild episodes before, so the family has been very careful.
Mommy. I'm here. It's the uncle who saved me.
If you want answers, ask Adrian.
Reinvestigate everything from 5 years ago. Video, transfers, hospital records, everything.
If the truth isn't what you've believed all these years, are you ready, Damien? I don't have a choice. Keep going.
Mommy, don't cry.
Mommy's not crying.
The way that Uncle looks at me is like the way you do.
Don't touch my child. Don't touch my child.
The check existed, but it was never cashed. She never touched $1. What have I done? I'm going to see her.
There's a crisis. Someone leaked Leo's photos and school info to the press.
Is this child Damien Wilf's son? Are you using the child to force your way back?
Mommy!
Get the car.
Now.
Did you hide him to force the marriage?
One more step, and I'll make sure you never work in this industry again. Come with me.
Why did you come?
Because I can't watch anyone hurt you again.
How touching. What about 5 years ago? You were the one who pushed me away.
Mommy?
It's okay, baby.
Stella, I'm investigating what happened 5 years ago.
What difference does it make now?
If I was wrong, I'll make it right.
Some things can't be fixed with compensation.
He only did it to control the scandal.
If it were only PR, he wouldn't look at that boy that way.
So what do we do now?
Notify the board. Emergency meeting tomorrow. Reassess Aurora under moral and reputational risk.
The brand cannot be tied to an illegitimate child scandal.
Stella Hart is now a reputational risk. The partnership must end.
Project's value is determined by the work, not gossip.
Damien, the board is not discussing love.
Neither am I. I'm discussing who's weaponizing media to eliminate a partner.
If she hurts the stock, remove her first. Revisit later.
Fine. Stella will temporarily step away from the public-facing list.
So you chose the company. Again.
It's temporary.
People like you are great at calling abandonment strategy.
Sir, the joint session starts in 5. From here, I'll make sure the project gets back on track.
If the project is really gone, we may have to move.
I want to see Damien. I want to see my daddy. I want to see my daddy. You're the pretty grandma from the hospital.
Does your mother know you're here?
Mommy is sad, so I came to find Damien.
Let Grandma take you somewhere comfortable to wait, all right?
You're not tricking me, are you?
Of course not.
Leo!
Damien! Will you make Mommy stop crying?
I will.
Leo? Leo, pick up! Leo?
Leo is
that?
I just wanted him to help.
Don't yell at him. He's just a child.
So now you're going to teach me how to be a mother?
Get samples from Damien and the boy, send them to my lab.
The result has been confirmed 3 times. There is no error.
Who else has seen this?
Only me and you.
Get in. Congratulations. Your secret can't be hidden anymore. You cried 5 years ago. By now, you should be more practical. And the condition? Take the child and leave. Any country you want. And never let Damien find either of you. You think I'm still the woman you could force out 5 years ago? Think carefully. You can't beat me. Then let's find out. Damien, put that down.
You knew.
I was protecting you and this family.
You forged evidence, drove her away, buried my child, and call that protection?
Stella was never fit for the Wolf family.
It wasn't Stella who was unworthy. You had no right to decide my life. Why didn't you tell me?
You know.
He really is my son.
Now that you know, are you satisfied?
Satisfied? I missed 5 years of his life. 5 years!
And what about me? I got pregnant alone, gave birth alone, raised him alone, threatened by your mother, condemned by you. What were my 5 years? It's not that I never thought about telling you, but every time I remembered how you never even listened, I knew I couldn't hand Leo over to you.
Mommy. Is he really my daddy?
Yes.
I'm bringing you and Leo back to me.
You do not get to command our lives.
Daddy!
I got this for you.
I didn't agree to this.
You didn't. But he needs me.
I like robots and dinosaurs.
Then next time, I'll take you to get new ones.
If he publicly claims that child, I become the joke.
Then before he goes public, make sure Stella loses the right to stand in the spotlight.
The most important samples are all destroyed. The cameras just happened to fail. They got nothing. This is your idea of making it right?
It wasn't me.
Every time you come closer, I lose more. What a pity. You did this. Leave Damien and Leo's lives now, and I can make this end here. 5 years ago, you used my child against me. And now you want to use him again to make me kneel. I'm giving you one last chance to leave with dignity. You're wrong. This is your last chance to leave with dignity. If you still want the truth seen, help me now.
This includes the restored video and an audio clip from the backup server.
What audio?
If you don't leave Damien, your child will lose everything the moment he is born.
What are you gonna do?
Take back what was always mine.
The launch is your best shot.
At the launch, I'm exposing her in front of everyone.
You don't have to carry this alone.
I've already carried it alone for 5 years.
Then let me make up for it.
If you help me, it can't be out of guilt, and not because of Leo.
It's because I love you.
You're 5 years too late saying that.
These are the board records showing my mother's pressure campaign.
Mommy, what's a launch event?
It's where Mommy shows the most beautiful thing made to a lot of people.
Then I want to go. I want to see Mommy win.
You will.
She has something.
Should we revoke her access in advance?
Remove her from the backstage system entirely. Don't even let her reach the stage.
Sorry, you no longer have backstage access.
I'm the original lead designer of Aurora.
The system shows your access has been revoked.
Looks like the system finally learned who belongs on stage. You did this. I'm simply preserving the company's...
The engagement reveal must proceed as planned.
Cancel it.
You can't cancel now!
Can I give this to Mommy?
When she goes stage.
Activate the backup plan.
Why did the system just go dark? The master control is locked!
She'd rather destroy the whole launch than let me see.
Main control is dead!
I can open one temporary path. You don't have much time.
That's enough. Cut the jewelry finale. Open with family strategy and the engagement future. Once tonight is over, Stella won't get another chance.
I'll stall the front. You open the path.
Don't fail me again.
Leo is gone!
What?
I only turned around for a second.
Seal the interior corridors. Lock every exit.
Grandma, where are Daddy and Mommy?
They're busy. Grandma will stay with you for now.
I want to find them.
Sometimes grown-ups are happier when a child stays out of sight.
Leo! Leo!
I'll bring him back.
What is that?
It's nothing.
Do you not want me to see Daddy and Mommy?
If you disappeared, they'd be better off.
No.
What would you know?
Mommy is really sad when she's alone. Since Daddy came, she gets mad, but she isn't as lonely. I want Mommy and Daddy together.
Lock every exit. Search every private lounge.
If anything happens to Leo, I will never forgive any of you.
That includes me.
Are you seeing this too?
Mommy!
Damien, I can explain.
No. You can explain in front of everyone.
If it's already leaking, don't let only half the truth out.
Think carefully. If you say this publicly, you won't just destroy me. You'll damage Wolf Group.
The one who damaged this company was never me.
You think him standing beside now erases the fracture between you? No. But at least today, I won't bury the truth for you anymore.
Mommy, will it be scary?
Yes. But Mommy won't hide anymore.
Global live broadcast begins in 10 seconds.
You still have time to decide. After tonight, I won't let you face this alone again.
Please welcome Damien Willen.
Tonight, I'm here to correct a lie that was hidden for 5 years. Tonight, I'm here to correct a lie hidden for 5 years.
If you don't leave, Damien, your child will lose everything the moment he is born.
5 years ago, Stella Hart did not betray me. She was threatened, forced out, and framed.
Stella, come here.
Mommy, go.
Leo Hart is my biological son.
Damien!
As of today, I am officially ending any arranged engagement with Celesta Lorenz. Stella Hart is the only woman I recognize, and the only woman I choose.
You think this means you've won? These recordings and files can all be challenged. You don't overturn family decisions with an emotional spectacle.
All evidence has been independently notarized and filed with the board, media legal teams, and regulators.
The board is suspending all decision-making authority held effective immediately, pending internal review.
Looks like I was nothing but decoration in your power game.
Leo, I'm your dad.
I know now.
From today on, Leo Hart will be formally recognized as one of the legal heirs of the Wolf family.
Heir? Did he just say heir?
And Stella Hart will lead the future creative direction of Wolf Group's jewelry division. I know one apology will never be enough, but we have a long life ahead.
Then let's see if you can prove it.